Hi, my name is Jay Stevenson and I'm the North American Training Leader at Cummins Filtration. Today we'll be demonstrating the correct way to test the quality of your engine coolant using the Fleetguard 3-way coolant test strips. Fleetguard test strips are a quick and easy way to check the condition of nitrite-based Fleetguard coolants such as FleetCool, ES Complete, and ES Complete Note. For this demonstration I will be testing a sample of Fleetguard ES Complete EG Premix or 50/50. Today we're using Fleetguard part number CC2602A, which contains individually wrapped 3-way test strips along with an instruction card and interpretation chart. We'll start by carefully removing the individual test strips from the packaging. Make sure you don't touch any of the 3 chemical pads on the strips, as this could interfere with testing results. Next, make sure you have a smartphone timer or stopwatch close by and ready to start immediately after the testing begins. To begin the test, take 1 test strip and submerge the end with the 3 chemical pads into the coolant for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, hold the test strip horizontally and shake it up and down like this to remove any excess coolant. Once you've done this, place the test strip down on a flat, non-porous surface like a table or countertop with the test pads facing up. Next, start the timer and wait 45 seconds before checking the results. After 45 seconds passes, we'll examine the results using the interpretation card. Fleetguard 3-way test strips measure the percent glycol and freeze point of the coolant first, then the molybdate content, and lastly the concentration of nitrite. The results of the nitrite and molybdate readings will then be combined to provide the estimated SCA, or supplemental coolant additives, units per gallon remaining in the coolant. In other words, the overall condition of the coolant's protective qualities. Once 45 seconds has passed, we'll need to read our results within 30 seconds, so let's get started. To check the percent glycol, hold the chemical pad that is furthest from your hand against the percent glycol and freeze point scale that is included with the strips. You'll need to find the color on the chart that best matches the test strip. For this example, the percent glycol is approximately 50% glycol and provides freeze protection down to -30 degrees Celsius. Now let's compare the molybdate pad, which is the middle pad on the test strip, to the vertical axis on the chart that contains rows 0 through 6. Again, find the color on the chart that best matches the test pad and record that result. For this example, the best match is row 3. You may notice that row 3 is in between 2 of the color boxes, which is perfectly okay. Also, since not all coolants contain molybdate, it's possible to have a result of 0 for this test. Finally, let's compare the bottom pad to the horizontal axis labeled nitrite and containing columns A through H. This pad best matches to column F, so let's note that as well. We have now completed the physical testing, so we can dispose of the used test strip and move into the interpretation of results. The percent glycol chart is the most self-explanatory scale on the card, and as you've probably guessed, this scale provides an estimation of the percent glycol in the coolant, as well as the associated freeze point protection provided by the coolant. Now let's go back to the molybdate and nitrite results we wrote down during testing. We'll need to find the intersection point for the results to get our remaining SCA units per gallon. For molybdate, we noted row 3, and for nitrite, the results were in column F. These results intersect in the green section of the chart at 2.5 SCA units per gallon. At this point, we've successfully completed the testing procedure. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to get the latest instructional content for Fleetguard products from Cummins Filtration.